You want to know something that's going to set you free and allow you to live your life as you truly should be living it, to be able to strive for anything you want in life, any ambition, any goal, and to fulfill your dreams. You want to know one piece of advice that's going to completely set you free from all your fears. And that is, okay, you are not expected to be anything or anyone else other than you, yourself and you. But what I'm starting to realize is that so many people have the same number one fear, and that is the fear of failure. And in its essence, the fear of failure is really like this desire to not be discarded, not be abandoned. And so where does it lead us? It leads us into self-doubt. We might have this incessant belief that we're not good enough. It might stop us from trying hard. It might stop us from reaching up and trying for goals that we probably could do with our eyes shut. It might stop us applying for jobs. It might stop us from approaching people with whom perhaps we could have a beautiful relationship with. It might stop us from having that chat with our parents and saying, I don't want to do this. I don't want to study this degree. I'm not interested in medicine or engineering. I want to be a filmmaker. I want to do something else. It might mean that when you are where you want to be, let's say you're already in a coveted position, you're racked with self-doubt every day. You might be wondering, why was I picked? This is a mistake. And I'm going to be found out. I'm going to be discovered. And they're going to tell me I'm wrong. It was not mine for the taking. And I'm going to be thrown out, whatever it is. That, my friend, is imposter syndrome. And if you don't try to get rid of it, it's going to ruin every chance of reaching where you deserve to be in life, which is absolute fulfillment, joy, and happiness. And the clue is in the name. It's in not that you are an imposter, but it's that you're every day showing up with a mask on, not allowing yourself to be who you really are for fear of being rejected for that. You know, and I know all about this. I remember as a kid, even when I was really young, unable to admit to teachers that I didn't understand an equation on the board, and instead opting for feigning sickness and skipping school, getting behind, and therein not understanding what I needed to learn because I was so afraid of being rejected or being shamed, of being discarded. And that is the breeding ground for perfectionism. And you'll find that, you know, the more people are successful, high achieving, perfectionistic, the more likely they are to have imposter syndrome as well. Here's the thing that you've got to do if you recognize within yourself that you're not able to give yourself permission to strive for more because you're afraid of failing. If you recognize within yourself that you're always doubting and questioning your right to be in the role that you're in, you're always wondering if you're going to be found out and thrown out. Here's the thing that I want you to do today. I want you to embark on the journey of accepting failure into your life. Okay? A lot of people will be talking about doing what's right, achieving everything you want. Success means ticking all the boxes. But I'm going to tell you something, and you must take this on board. Nothing in success, nothing is achievable about success until you make friends with failure, because failure is going to happen to you again and again and again, like it happens to everybody every day. But if you constantly duck and dive and try and avoid it, if you resist failure, you're going to spend your life racked in tension and lack of self-belief. You're going to be doubting your abilities inside, even if on the outside you look like you're high achieving. You're going to be terrified that you're going to be brought down. You're going to get there one day, but it will be hollow inside. You'll be weak and vulnerable. unless you accept that nothing comes without failures. Micro failures happen every day, and then there will be the bigger falls too. But there's always lessons to be learned in those, and they make us more resilient. All you've got to do is do what you're doing again and again and again with that fearlessness of taking a fall, of making a mistake, of failing. Do it again and again and again to get rid of that programming you have that you must never make a mistake. It's false programming, and that is the real imposter. As Marie Forleo said, there's nothing wrong with not knowing something. Be humble. Not knowing something doesn't make you a fraud. It just makes you a student.